Hey, George. This is obviously a very successful homestand for you guys, but this Boston series in particular, what kind of emotional lift do you think this can provide you guys down the stretch against the team that you were chasing in the standings?
It's big, obviously, that's a extremely good ball club over there. Can score with the best of them, can pitch. So, for us to play our game, to do what what we needed to do, which is go out and play hard and it's just a good win for us for sure.
I mean, you guys have viewed yourselves as contenders all year, but do you think the trade deadline and then coming back here has provided you guys with even more confidence going down the stretch that you guys are legitimate contenders?
I think so. I think, as a team, we haven't clicked at the same time on each end of the ball. And I think, this is obviously a huge homestand for us. But we got to go out west and continue to play the way that we've been playing, and we'll see what happens.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jordan.
Hey, George, you had the one at bat against Barnes yesterday. Obviously, as a team, you guys have seen him a decent amount this series. What was sort of your mindset, I guess, going up there in that at bat meet?
I got to get Vladdy up. I got to get him up to the plate with guys on base. Just attempt to have a good at bat. Somehow, some way, I got to get to first base, and because he's been unbelievable all year, and it worked out.
And then you talked about it being a huge homestand. Obviously, this was the final series against Boston as well. How important did you see this particular game, given that it was the difference between a series split or a series win, and you're not going to see them again this season?
Well, yeah, I mean, you never know what one game could do. What one game could be the difference between the playoffs and not the playoffs. So, every game is huge now. It doesn't matter who it's against. Obviously it's great to, come out on top against them. It's an unbelievable ball club. So, it's a huge win for us today for sure.
Thanks a lot.
Go ahead, Caitlin.
Hey, George. Obviously, you've only been a Blue Jay this year, but that feels like one of your biggest moments so far. Can you just take me through the emotion and what you were feeling as you were rounding the bases and going into the dugout?
I mean, it's just undescribable, to get down early but not quit, for us to keep battling all day, to hold them to only, one more run. But again, we just fought and battled and scratched and clawed all day. And, it's undescribable feeling for sure.
And a little bit before that, maybe lost in the moment, but Reese's walk seems to be really key to that inning. Can you just sort of put into words how big that walk ended up being for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, that's the at bat of the game, for us. For him to fight off some pitches, and then ultimately get to first base is huge. It shouldn't get overshadowed because that's the at bat of the game. And that's just, unbelievable at bat.
Thanks so much, George.
Yep.
Go ahead, Mitch.
Hey, George, thanks for the time. When you kind of look at a game like this, and it's kind of been a crazy season for you, missing time, joining a new team, and then you guys go on a run like this when you finally get home, what has kind of the season leading up to now been like for you?
It's been hectic. It's been crazy. Didn't really start the way that I would like it to start. Obviously getting hurt, but at this point, it's about staying in the moment. It's about staying present. I can't change the fact that, that I got hurt. It is what it is, but I got to go out and play every single day as hard as I can, and we'll leave everything I got out there. And, hopefully something positive happens.
Thanks, George.
Yep.
Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, George, thank you. Oh, there we go. Obviously, over the course of, since the All-Star break, especially, you've gotten some big hits and some big spots for this team, but it may not be too much of a stretch to consider this one of the biggest. How much does this help feel like a bigger part of this new situation that you're in now?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously, probably one of my best moments here so far for sure. But at the end of the day, I don't really look at anything like that. I got to go out and play as hard as I can every day. For the guys who are in that locker room, the fans, the city, the country, I got to go out there and give everything I got, and hopefully something positive happens.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank you, George. We'll be back with Charlie.